Are you single and ready to mingle? Join our singles party. How old are you and what do you do for a living? And I will start with Tim.
All right. Hey, I'm 24 years old and I work as an IT specialist for a small HR firm based here in Kokomo, actually. Yeah, it's a small company. It's like 9 members.
Awesome.
But yeah, I do like development and support for our online activities.
Awesome. Garrett.
I'm 45. I'm a commercial industrial electrician. I've been doing it for 25 years and it keeps me pretty busy.
Awesome. Melody.
I am 41 and I'm from Chicago, but moved to Iowa. So here I work from home with medical insurance here in Iowa.
Awesome. Jolie.
Hi, I'm Julie. I'm 29 years old. I used to work as a lab technician, but I actually decided to go back to school to get my master's in forensics toxicology.
Awesome. Ed.
I am between the ages of 52 and 54. You can do the math, and I'm an event organizer.
Awesome. Awesome. Taylor.
I am 28 and I work as a cook at a brewery.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Nicole. Okay.
I
Nicole.
I am 31 and I'm a pharmaceutical sales rep.
Awesome. Anne.
I'm 45 and I'm a writer analyst for an international company.
Awesome. Corey.
I'm Corey. I'm 46. Hey, y'all. I do real estate sales and marketing for vacation ownerships here in Indio, otherwise known as the Coachella Valley.
Awesome. Mara.
Hi, wow, I think I'm the oldest one here. I'm 2 and I'm in investment banking.
Awesome. Welcome. Welcome. What are you currently looking for? New friends, to date someone new, a long-term relationship? What are you currently looking for? And I would start with you, Tim. What are you currently looking for?
All right. So I'm kind of new to the Kokomo area, so I was just kind of interested in meeting some people, seeing if it leads to friendships, romance, what have you. But yeah, I was just mostly just curiosity brought me here.
Awesome. Garrett.
I live in the Milwaukee area and currently I'm looking for a long-term relationship. Over the years, I know more of what I'm looking for in a partner and yeah, so I'm looking for something more serious, but obviously it has to start out slow and build up to that point. But
Awesome. Melody.
Um, like Garrett, I know exactly what I'm looking for. I'm 41. I'm looking for someone over 42. Looking for someone more conservative, leaning. Definitely Christian because my faith is important to me, and someone that's in Iowa or Indiana because that's where I can relocate and also keep my job. And just someone who can communicate well. And I'm definitely looking for more than friendship. So I know we can't rush things, but definitely more than friendship.
Awesome. Awesome. Jolie.
I would say the same with everyone. I'm curious of what's out there. I'm very open-minded, but ultimately a long-term relationship.
Awesome. Ed.
I came here out of curiosity as well, to meet people, and break from my routine of life. So anything in terms of friendship or just even knowing anybody a little bit is a plus and real bonus for me. Thank you.
Awesome. Taylor.
Uh, I would like to try and find a long-term relationship with the possibility of marriage, but I would also like to find friendships too.
Awesome. Nicole.
I think at this point I'd be probably best off just looking for friendship. I've had quite a bit of trauma.
Sometimes it's challenging finding a provider that helps you get into alignment mentally and spiritually. My name is Dr. Sandreea Durham. I'm a licensed mental health counselor, and my team and I at Aeroboss Therapeutic Counseling and Spiritual Guidance, we are the team for you. We provide holistic mental health services from retreats to traditional therapy to groups and coaching. 904-580-4387. We look forward to connecting with you.
More recently, but definitely within the last 10 years. So I think for everyone's sake, I'd probably be best off looking for friendship at the moment.
Awesome. Anne?
A long-term relationship is definitely what I'm looking for.
Awesome. Corey?
So I'm looking for somebody that's open-minded. They don't take themselves or life too seriously. They like to have fun, faith-based, and longer term, I'm looking to be married, and I've always wanted to have a daughter, whether it be natural or adoption. So
Awesome. And Mara?
Ultimately looking for a long-term relationship and travel companion, but definitely open to just making new connections with good people.
Awesome. All right, everyone. Awesome. Awesome. So the next question up is, do you have children? Okay. Do you have children? So I will start with you, Mara. Do you have children?
I do. The son who's about to turn 30, he is a Navy guitarist, and a daughter who is 28.
Awesome. And would you like more children in the future?
No, I think at this point in my life, I'm finally getting to do some of the crafts, interests, music, different things that I like to do, and enjoying my grown children.
Awesome. Awesome. Corey, same question for you. Do you have children?
yeah, I have three boys: Gavin, Isaiah, Samuel, Asher, Wyatt, Ezekiel.
Awesome. And would you like children in the future?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or
Like
more, sorry, more.
I'd
Yeah.
like to have at least one. Yeah, I'd like to have at least one more.
Awesome. Awesome. And
No children, but I'd love to house them someday. So we'll see.
awesome. Nicole?
I do not have children, and I would like children in the future. Yes.
Awesome. Taylor?
I do not have children, and
Would
I
you
would
like
like to have some in the future.
Awesome. Ed?
I do not have children. However, if I meet somebody who does and I'm close enough with them, I'd love to have them be a part of my life.
Awesome. Jolie?
I do not have children, but would like some in the future.
Awesome. Melody?
I do have one. I have a son who's 20 years old. He's getting older. And I would like to have more if God permits me to have more children, yes. Or I'm also open to adoption as well.
Awesome. Garrett?
I have a daughter that is 13, a son that is 11. I have them 50% of the time, and I don't want any children you know, of my own anymore, but I'm open with a partner that has children.
Awesome. Awesome. And Tim?
I do not have children, but that wouldn't be off the table for me. I just think if I was to get in a relationship, maybe wait a while. That would probably be what I would do.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, everyone. Thank you for answering that question. So the next question up is, why do you think you're single? All right. Why do you think you're single? And I will start with you, Tim. I'll give you a second to answer that. I know
All
that can be
right.
kind of deep.
Yeah. I think I just haven't, put myself out there all that much. Um, lot of introverted activities I've done. And so, didn't really maintain friendships all that much up till, well, I don't want to say never, but just not actively and consciously, you know. So I'd say maybe it's just like not putting myself out there as much.
Okay, okay. Garrett?
I would say I'm single at this time because I'd say I'm more particular on knowing what I'm looking for. And I guess I'm sure people hear this term a lot, but I try not to just settle, this be in a relationship. So I'm very independent and I'm happy on my own, but definitely looking for a partner. So, and kind of taking my time. So,
Awesome, awesome. Melody?
Well, like Timothy, I'm an introvert. Even this is making me kind of nervous. So, I'm trying to find more in-person activities to meet people, but also to meet conservative Christian people, which is not easy. Seems like most are the opposite of what I'm looking for. That's another reason why I'm single. And I don't know. Just getting a lot of the opposite of what I'm looking for. And I am looking for a relationship. A lot of people are looking for friendship or just fun. And I get it, but I want fun with my partner. I don't want to just have fun with random people. So I want to have fun with that one person, with that one man. That's another reason why I'm single. And I think that's about it. But mostly I'm finding the opposite of what I'm looking for. It's hard finding single Christian conservatives. People have told me try church. I have. And most people at church are married. So that's the problem.
Thank you, Melody. Jolie?
I would say it's a combination of things. The most two prominent things is that I didn't really put effort into it because I had other things on my mind, like should I go back to school and everything. And the other thing is also it's very hard for me to go out sometimes, and especially during COVID and everything. And also I tried like the dating apps and that really discouraged me because although they're great and everything, I just really miss that personal connection just face to face with someone. And I think it's really hard to, I don't mean to be cliche, but judge a book by its cover by just looking at people's profiles.
Thank you, Jolie. Ed?
Marissa, I know exactly why I'm single. It's because I have never found a female who wants to marry me who I wanted to marry.
Okay, Ed, gotcha, gotcha. Taylor?
Uh, I say I'm single because I am extremely introverted and extremely shy. I grew up in a military family. By the time I was 8 years old, I'd lived in 4 different states, one of them twice, and never got to keep any friends. So I just kind of gave up and just tried to live. And now I don't know how to make friends whatsoever at this point in my life.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you, Taylor. Nicole?
Um, I'm sure it's like a grocery list of reasons, but the last 10 years I've just stayed in unhealthy environments for longer than I should have. And that's resulted in me becoming wildly insecure and having serious self-esteem and zero confidence issues. And that's hard to sustain a relationship when you have that going on, right? So yeah, and my faith is like very, very important to me. And like some others, I do believe it's hard to find that. So yeah, those are the main bullet points for me.
Thank you, Nicole. Anne?
I'm single mainly because I choose to be. I can be picky. It's hard to find somebody compatible. I'm happy where I am in life. I'm independent. I'm in a good place. Um, I am a Christian, so it's tough to find somebody who's on the same wavelength as me as well. Um, But yeah, it goes back around to I'm single because I choose to be, and that's okay. And what's meant to be will happen someday.
Awesome, awesome. Corey?
So I'd say three things. Number one, I would say between apps and speed dating and social media, I just haven't found those to be really good, healthy places for me in what I'm looking for. Number two, I would say that I am kind of picky as well. And then thirdly, I was in a long-term relationship up till about 2.5 years ago, and so it's just kind of timing to kind of jump back in, so to speak. So
Awesome. Mara?
Yeah, I think I'm single right now just because I'm finding it a little difficult to meet people my age that are single and get myself into social situations where opportunities come up to meet and talk to other people at this stage of life. And I've had a few discouraging dating app situations. So I think I'm just a little insecure and vulnerable, and that's probably the main reason.
Gotcha. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being so transparent and vulnerable. Thank you, guys. So the next question is fun, all right? The next question is, who is or was your biggest celebrity crush? Again, the question is, who is or was your biggest celebrity crush? And again, it's just a fun question just to get to know you better. So I will actually start with you, Mara.
Sure. That's a tough one. I probably have a lot that people haven't heard of. I will say Keanu Reeves is probably one of them, and I actually got to meet him earlier this year, and so that was awesome.
That's really cool. Awesome. Okay. Corey, same question for you.
oh man, I'm torn. I'd probably say right now Lauren Daigle.
Awesome. Awesome. Anne?
Oh, there's so many to choose from. At the top is Adam Levine. I love his voice.
Awesome. Nicole?
I'm a tie between Jim Carrey and Bradley Cooper.
Oh, wow. Those are totally two different kind of guys.
I am
Okay,
a
cool.
sucker for comedy, and
Yes. And then
then
Bradley Cooper
Bradley
is like
Cooper's
hot.
Bradley Cooper. So
Exactly. Awesome. Awesome. Taylor?
Jerry Ryan grew up watching Star Trek.
Awesome. Ed?
I have two as well, Gail O'Grady and Olivia Newton-John.
Awesome. Jolie?
Hugh Jackman, it's not fair because he's great looking and he can sing.
Awesome. Melody?
It was John Cena, but now I'm leaning more towards Mark Wahlberg. Is my favorite.
Awesome. Awesome. Garrett?
I would say from back in the day watching Friends, I would say maybe Jennifer Aniston comes to mind.
Awesome. And Tim?
All right. One that comes to mind is Scarlett Johansson.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, guys. Thank you for that. That was fun. All right. So the next question up is, who do you admire most? All right. Who do you admire most? Garrett.
That's a tough question too. I mean, there's multiple people that I've admired throughout my life. I'm also a Christian too. I wanted to say that. That's important to me. I would say my brother. I have an older brother, and he is struggling. He has MS, and then he also had, he's kind of in remission, but he also had like a blood cancer, multiple myeloma, it's called, and he's been going through a lot the last few years. But he always stays positive. He always, he has his mind. His faith is still there, and he's a very hopeful type of person. So I admire him now at this moment in time.
Awesome. Awesome. Melody?
Um, well, a lot of people says family, but I really can't say my parents. but I want to say, any. I admire any survivors coming out of any abusive relationship, whether it's parents or dating or marriage. I admire those survivors that had the courage enough to leave. And if it's parents, I admire those survivors that were able to cut themselves off from their parents and just live your lives.
Okay, thank you, Melody. Jolie?
I would have to say my parents, they truly showed me what unconditional love is. And I mean, let's be real, there were some times where I was a brat when I was younger. So it was just amazing that these two people, even though I was being a brat and difficult, they really showed that no matter what, they're there and to support me.
Thank you, Jolie. Ed?
I have a friend who, not to steal your thunder, Garrett. I have a friend who has had 7 different types of cancers at one time. She's had 2 emboli. It's amazing how many times she survived numerous things. She is by far the strongest and the most amazing person that I've ever met in my lifetime or ever known.
Wow, thank you. Thank you, Ed. Taylor?
My mom, she has supported me and done everything she possibly can do for me through all the difficult parts of my life.
Awesome, awesome. Nicole?
I can't pinpoint one specific person at the moment, but I would say I just admire hearing people's testimonies with their faith and like what it's been able to do and move for them. So I would just probably bunch it up in that type of nutshell.
Awesome. And
I would say my dad, he was very hardworking and made a lot of sacrifices for us. I mean, both my parents as well, but I'm definitely dad.
awesome. Corey?
I'm really inspired by the life of Nelson Mandela. The more I get to know his story, it just blows me away that he was such a person of forgiveness. And I find forgiveness is a great gift that we need more and more as the days get, more evil. So
Awesome. And Mara?
I would have to say my children. I think that just really proud of them and admire them. They went through a lot when I was a single mom and had a lot of their own personal challenges that were real struggles, and they've both turned out to be extremely honest and sweet and successful, caring people. So I really admire them.
Awesome. And Tim? Tim, do you have
All
an
right.
answer for me?
Yeah, I got it. I would say it's my older brother Adam. He has worked so hard from like such a young age, and just to see him and his now, I think at least girlfriend, they might be engaged, I'm not sure, but them like they like move into a neighborhood, become friends with all the neighbors, and everyone's just like more connected because they were there. And I find that really inspiring and encouraging. Um, to have that much of an ability to just connect with people. And right now they're remodeling like a new house that they got, and just seeing all the hard work that they're putting in. It's just really inspiring.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, everyone, for answering that question. All right. So the next question up is, what is your idea of a good date? Okay. What is your idea of a good date?
I would say live music. It would be nice to be in a cool retro jazz club with somebody to get to know them and have some conversation and share something like that together.
Awesome. Corey?
So I'd probably say a nice, elegant dinner, maybe a hike afterwards, or karaoke if the person likes to sing, because I love to sing. And uh, if we didn't do the hike, I'd probably take a walk with ice cream after singing or dancing.
Awesome. And
Maybe talking over dinner, going out hiking or in nature, karaokeing because I love to sing. But as long as there's some good conversation, it doesn't matter where it is.
awesome. Nicole?
I'm a serious foodie, so anything concerning food is good for me.
Awesome. Taylor?
I don't know what my ideal date is because I've never been on a date my entire life. I suppose the best place to start would be a movie and talking for a while afterwards, I guess.
Okay, all right, all right. Ed?
A great date for me would start out with some tea and some stimulating conversation that leads to a nice dinner, a nice walk in a just slightly cool breeze where I take my jacket off and put it on the lady's shoulder. And then we go and lay in the grass next to my vehicle and we just talk while we look up at the stars.
Awesome. Jolie?
Like, and I'm not really focused on the location or really activity, just in an environment or vibes where we can just relax and just talk and just get to know each other with no pressure.
For sure. Melody?
I'm a bit old fashioned, so I want to say the normal dinner and movie date. I like mini golf, going to arcade, playing video games. I'm also into fitness, so hiking and walking would be good too. Even going to the gym would be fun for me because I like to work out.
Awesome. Garrett?
I would say nothing specific either, as long as both people are like in a good environment. It could be dinner or a movie, and just so you can really get to know each other and have deep conversations, so you could really see each other's personality would be great.
Awesome. And Tim?
Yeah, I think the perfect date would be one where both of you just kind of get each other on like a deep level, where, you start to see like your similarities coming out more and more. Yeah, and that could happen like with any setting or activity really, just where you're talking. But yeah, I
Awesome.
think that would be it.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, guys. So the next question up is, what would you buy if you were given $1,000 right now? Yes, it's random. What would you buy if you were given $1,000 right now? I see Tim thinking over there. Do you want me to go to you last or
Hold
or I
on,
can go
yeah,
ahead?
I'm on.
Okay.
Dude, it's you're giving the best questions, but I'm like, oh man.
Okay, I'll reverse the order. I'll start with Mara.
Great. Let me think here. That's a lot of money. I would probably use some to visit family that I haven't seen for a long time and just make a meaningful trip to see people during the holidays and enjoy, um, just spending quality time with my family and friends.
Awesome. Corey.
So I've always wanted to go to a UFC cage fight once, and so whether it be Vegas, because nobody can believe I haven't been to Vegas, but probably Vegas. So
Awesome. And
Oh, there we go. If I had $1,000, a horse. I love horses and riding them, and they're fun to be around. So yeah.
awesome. Okay. Nicole.
Definitely some sort of flight and hotel combination. I love traveling. I think because I don't have kids, that's just like my kid right now or something. I'm like on this high of traveling and seeing all these places. So that's what I would do for sure.
Awesome. Taylor.
Uh, I'd use it to go to Toulon, France. I'm a history guy, and a big part of history happened there.
Awesome, awesome. Ed.
I would buy a plane ticket to Philadelphia, meet the person that I was talking about earlier, buy a train ticket, and we travel as far as the rest of it could get us across the country.
Awesome. Jolie.
I would say travel.
Awesome. Melody.
I probably wouldn't buy anything. I would probably put it towards savings, so I can buy my first rental property. But if I had to buy something, I would put it towards my trip I'm taking to Chicago from Iowa to visit family.
Awesome. Garrett.
Definitely, I would say travel somewhere. I used to travel a lot in my past, but then obviously having kids over the last few years and has taken a lot of my time. So it'd be a trip somewhere fun.
Awesome, awesome. And Tim.
I was thinking, okay, maybe I could get like one of those electric scooters. Those are really cool. I don't think that would be quite 1,000, so I'd probably get a few other fun things like that. Uh, but I'd probably have to think some more to get some more ideas.
Awesome. All right, everyone. I see that, the popular answer was travel, so I find that to be interesting. Cool. Yes. Okay, awesome, guys. All right. So the next question up, or just like a statement, but I'll say question. The next question slash statement up is describe your three best qualities. All right. Describe your three best qualities. And again, these can be qualities in life and dating, whatever. It could be in life and dating. Just what are your three best qualities? And I would start with you, Tim.
All right. I do a lot of thinking. I do a lot of introspecting. I would say that that'd be one of them. Another one, I like to be active, but also like combine that with my introvert activities, like not do too much of one thing. So I'm a little bit more on the balance side of things. And then I don't know, third thing, shoot, I don't know. I guess yeah, I'm creative. So yeah, I make like different artistic projects and stuff like that. It's fun to
Awesome.
do. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Garrett.
Three traits. I would say I've been told I'm pretty humble. I like to be open-minded about things, and uh, I'm also very honest, kind of genuine type of person.
Awesome. Melody.
I'm loyal to a fault sometimes in romantic relationships and also friendships and with family as well. And I am very honest. I believe in being honest, even if the truth hurts. And uh, I may seem serious, but I guess that's the introvert part of me. But I'm actually very silly and goofy.
Awesome. Jolie.
I would say right off the bat, I'm very adventurous. I've done tandem skydiving, and my newest hobby is I do aerial apparatuses, so like Cirque du Soleil, like the silks and flying pole, etc. That's like my new hobby right now. I'm very
Hmm.
curious and I am open-minded.
Wow, you've skydived before?
I did tandem skydiving, yeah.
That's
Oh,
hardcore.
wow. Wow, that's really cool. Awesome. Okay. Ed.
Sure, I get to top that. Um, my height, because I'm almost 6 feet 5 inches tall, my intellect, and my persistence.
Awesome. Taylor.
This is going to be hard for me. I tend to have a low opinion of myself. Uh, I would say that I am extremely loyal, patient, and I care a great deal about those I'm close with. So really caring.
Awesome. Nicole?
I would say first off that I have like very high energy, super fun. And then once I like get to know someone, I'm very, very caring and loving and very, very giving. And an optimistic. I'm super encouraging. I like I'm always encouraging people, just being like someone's personal little cheerleader. So yeah.
Awesome. And
I've been told I'm patient, friendly. I love meeting people. I'm a little shy at first. But I've been told I'm good at making friends. I just moved into the area I'm in now, and I've already met people in the last month and a half. And curious about the world around me and people. Like I said, I love meeting people, even if it's, just as a friend situation from all walks of life, and, traveling and seeing the world around me as much as I can.
awesome.
I would say my bosses tell me that I have a growth mindset. So they say I'm coachable and teachable and hungry to learn. So I feel like I have a lot of favor with my customers and clients and have fun with them. I have good Midwestern values. I'm from Michigan originally. And I like to work out every day. So whether it be swimming or kind of a variety of Pilates, weights, cardio, I kind of keep it moving. So.
Awesome. And Mara?
I'm creative. I play bass guitar. I do fashion design. I like to do creative things. I'm also very family oriented, and I always try to have a positive outlook and be really supportive.
Awesome. And the next question up is, what are you passionate about? All right. What are you passionate about? And I will start with you, Mara. What are you passionate about?
I'm passionate about music. I really like some different kinds of music. I like to play music. I appreciate music. I like to compose music. So that's something I'm very passionate about.
Awesome. Corey?
So I'd say probably sharing my faith. Also, I feel like there's a niche for country and Christian music that hasn't really been ventured into. So I'd like to do something with that, get in the studio, start writing more. And I'm passionate about watching like sometimes series on Netflix or American Idol because it makes me cry every time. It's the only thing that really makes me cry is American Idol, all their stories. So
Awesome. And
Well, there's a lot of things I'm passionate about. My faith. I love art. I was an art major and art student off and on my whole life. Music. I love singing. I mentioned horses. I love animals, especially horses. I started training to jump them the past year and a half. I'd love to get back into it. And yeah, if I could do my hobbies as a living, I would do all of that every day if I could.
awesome.
Mine would definitely be my faith, and just continuing to grow and better myself as an individual. That's like my number one passion of my existence. But as far as like fun goes, I love traveling. Like just this year, I've been to so many places within the States, but outside of the States, I've been to Iceland, Spain, France, Italy, England, Scotland, Wales, and planning to go to Punta Cana in December. So yeah, I love traveling and seeing the world.
Awesome. That sounds fun. I have to travel
Yes.
more.
Yes.
Awesome. Taylor?
Uh, I say I am passionate about history and video games because I really like history because it's the best story you can learn about, story of the world. And I'd say I'm also a little bit passionate about cooking.
Awesome. Ed?
Two things: the Detroit Lions and getting myself together enough that, or not enough, get myself together to the point where I can meet that right female that's out there waiting for me.
Awesome, awesome. Jolie?
I have a lot of passions, but I would say I definitely appreciate and passionate about anything that is included in the arts. So like music, cooking, dancing, anything with that.
Awesome. Melody?
I have a few things I'm passionate about, but my top two, one is my faith. I'm very passionate about that and talking about it. And number two would be right now, I would like to bring more attention to domestic violence. It's not always romantic relationships. It can also be family, romantic relationships. It can be abusive parents. So I would like to bring more attention to domestic violence in a whole, and also that sometimes men can be abused too in relationships. I just have to stop being so introverted and get this thing started. So yeah.
Yes, thank you, Melody. Garrett?
I'm passionate about many different things. I would say one main thing is my faith. The last few years I've been a lot stronger in that. I would say music as well. I listen to a lot of different kinds of music. I do play a little bass and drums, and I enjoy cooking. So those are a few.
Awesome. And Tim?
I'd say I'm passionate about technology and even particularly how that can allow us to artistically express ourselves. And so that can be, through forms of music or visual. And ultimately, I think video games are like a combination of all of that. And so I have been developing a game of my own. Um, and as well as I'm passionate about philosophy as of late. I kind of went from politics to philosophy, just kind of like one level up. Um, and yeah, and just kind of like understanding myself and like really learning what makes me tick, which just helps me enable myself for life in general. But yeah, those are some things I'm passionate about.
Awesome. Thank you, Tim, and thank you, everyone. So the last question up is just going to be, how can you be contacted? All right, so I will start with you, Tim. How can you be contacted?
All right. I'll go with email. timculpcreations@gmail.com. That's TimCulpCreations@gmail.com.
All right, Tim, sounds good. Thanks for coming out and have a good night. All right, Garrett, how can you be contacted?
Email would be fine. It's garrettpb@yahoo.com. So that's GARRETT and then P as in Paul, B as in boy @yahoo.com.
All right, Garrett, sounds good. Have a good night.
Thanks.
Melody, how can you be contacted?
My email, I guess it's simple. My email, wjoy97@yahoo.com. So it's wjoy97@yahoo.com.
Awesome, sounds good, Melody. Thanks for coming out and have a good night. Jolie, how can you be contacted?
Yes, I will be giving my email. So J as in Jack, O as in octopus, O as in octopus, L as in lion, I as in igloo, H as in hot, A as in apple, N as in Nancy, S as in Seth, E as in Iggy, and then N as in Nancy, 1@gmail.com. So it's Julie Hanson 1@gmail.com.
All right, Jolie, sounds good. Have a good night. Let's see. Ed, how can you be contacted?
My email is YOHN C as in Charlie at AOL.com.
Awesome. Sounds good. Thank you for coming out, Ed. Have a good night. Taylor?
Which is taylorprem@yahoo.com with AYLORPREM at yahoo.com.
Let's see, Nicole.
I'll do email and social media. So my social media, I do Facebook or Instagram, and it's Nicole Fleming, Nicole, so no H, and then Fleming is just one M, Fleming. And then if email is preferred, that's fine. I check it regularly. So it's N as in Nancy, M as in monkey, F as in Frank, LEM as in Mary, ING. 02@gmail.com.
Awesome. Sounds good, Nicole. Thanks for coming out and have a good
Yeah.
night. Anne, how can you be contacted?
I'll give my email. It's annremo79@gmail.com. So my first name, Ann, ANN, and then Remo, REM as in more, O79@gmail.com.
Awesome. Sounds good, Anne. Thanks for coming out and have a good night.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. Corey, how can you be contacted?
So I would probably say my email is Vermont, like the state, for the number 4, Jesus, JESUS, at gmail.com. From Vermont for Jesus at Gmail. I don't mind giving out my phone number, 470-388-9121. So that's Atlanta, Georgia area code. So, thanks, everybody.
All right, Corey, have a good night. Thanks for coming out. And Mara, how can you be contacted?
Sure. My email is MAURA, Maura, _O@hotmail.com.
Thanks for coming out. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Follow us and subscribe to our channel to join our next singles party.